and welcome to our show. And we're your hosts, Cynthia and
Janessa.
And today we are having a extended version of our show with our family. PJ, say your name. And Sierra, and
Patrick.
and Mr. Patrick. So 3 years ago we did a Easter episode, and we're doing one to commemorate that time, and because we are having a special Easter this year, as most of you are and most people in the world, we are shelter in place, we are practicing social distancing, and so we're just going to talk to you a little bit about how that has been for us this Easter, this Resurrection Sunday. PJ, you want to start us off? So tell me, how has it been for you?
The same.
He said it's been the same. Why? Why has it been the same?
Because we do the same stuff.
Because we're doing the same things, right? Yes. Sierra?
I think it's different, but it's not like very, very different. It's just the fact that we stay inside and it's just like more isolated. Like we can't see our other family that lives down the street. But other than that, it's pretty the same. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely one for the books, but like they said, it's not too different because the traditions are kind of the same. But one thing that I was thinking about this morning was how we always have Easter dinner with like my aunt and all her kids, and then this year we'll just be by ourselves. So that's something that I'll miss. But yeah.
Yeah, and so so far that our children have said that it's pretty much the same for us, with the exception that we are practicing shelter in place and social distancing. And so one of my sisters who live here in the state that we live in, she would normally come over and celebrate the holidays with us, and Easter is no different. Should be over here for Resurrection Sunday. So that's the only part that we will miss, but we can Zoom in with her or FaceTime in with her, or use any other video medium to have dinner, because we did that a couple weeks ago with the rest of my siblings. And so what we really want to say to you is, yes, we have to do this right now because of COVID-19. We have to be in shelter in place and practice social distancing, but that does not mean we cannot celebrate. It was very important to us as Christians to celebrate the resurrection of our Jesus, our Savior, and so we are celebrating. We got dressed up this morning and attended 2 virtual services, one in Jamaica from the church that I went to when I was there, and then one here for the church that we go to as a family in the States. And so we're encouraging you to do all the things that you can do while shelter in place. It is a hard and challenging time and an unknown time, but we can do what we can do to remain positive. The things that we can't control, we leave it alone, and what we can control, we control and make the best of it and be positive in it. And so that's what we are doing, and that's what we are encouraging you to do. We're going to have a good Easter dinner with our family here that shelter in place with us. Share some of the things that you are doing. And so now my husband is going to share.
I'm gonna share. So it's the same, being in isolation or shelter in place, but like Janessa and Sierra said, we don't have our additional family coming over, which is my wife's sister and niece and nephews. So we'll be cooking a little lighter this year, which makes it a little easier on the grown-ups in the house.
but you don't have to do dishes.
And on them, they don't have to do those dishes, right, Sierra?
But it's so that's different. Other than, we're still celebrating who God is and the sacrifice that Jesus made for us, for everyone. So yeah.
Yeah, and you know what PJ said about it's the same because we're doing the same thing. As my 10-year-old child who's about to be 11, that's what I want him to remember. I want him to remember that we made the best of it, that we weren't sad and gloom, and yes, there's things going on the news and people are dying and people are sick, and we are not oblivious to that, and we are not ignoring that. We acknowledge that, and we are praying for those who have lost loved ones and those whose loved ones are still recuperating from COVID-19. But what we are saying is to try your very best to make the best of what we are given in this time, so that your children will remember that, yes, this is what is happening, but we still did this and we still did that and we still made the best of it. Jesus is risen, everyone. And so we want to still celebrate that and send that message across that there is hope, because when we lose hope, that's when everything becomes harder. So if we continue to have hope in our positive attitudes and in the things that we do, that will take us through to the next season. So when we get over to the end of this, we can say, remember when, and we can tell all the great stories of what all happened and that we made it through and that we survived it. So thank you to my family for joining Janessa and I on this extended version. And we want to wish you all a happy Easter, a happy Resurrection Sunday, and to remind you to continue to practice shelter in place and social distancing, and to be safe at home with your family, from our family to yours. Thank you for being a part of Princesses and Ladies Inc.
Bye.
Bye. Hi again, everyone. So Janessa and I wanted to just follow up like we did 3 years ago with the segment, and 3 years ago we announced the I Am Mission. And again, the I Am Mission is really an initiative for girls and women and for everyone, men and boys, to really change those negative thoughts and negative actions into positive thoughts and positive actions, and to affirm themselves and to affirm others. So instead of saying, you know, I'm a victim, I am a survivor, instead of saying I am weak, I am strong. And so as we are dealing with COVID-19, we want to extend that I Am Mission. And Janessa, how do you think we can extend the I Am Mission during COVID-19?
I think some like good I am terms for quarantine or social distancing and everything right now is, you know, I am gentle, I am, what's the word? Not free flowing, but able to like kind of go with the flow and not be so like, not try to be so in control of your life that when bad things happen, you're like, oh my gosh, everything's falling apart. I'm not gonna be able to do anything now. And you know, I had a moment like that, like when everything started happening. I was like, oh my gosh, prom is canceled. I might not see my friends again. I can't do my dance competition. But then I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I can't change it. I just have to try to make the best of it.
Yeah, so I am flexible, right? Like Janessa said. And not just to say the words, but to put action to that. And for me, I would like to say I am giving. I am caring. I am a human that wants to help other humans. And so to put the action behind that is to call someone and to find out how they are doing. If someone needs some groceries, to extend to buy them the groceries and leave it on their steps, ring their doorbell and practice social distancing and have them pick it up after you leave. And so we really want to extend the I Am Mission and to ask you to share the hashtag I Am Mission. I Am Mission on social media with the things that you are doing during COVID-19 to extend the mission of doing positive things and being positive and changing the dialogue from negative to positive. We need all the positive vibes. We need all the positive and kind actions that we can get during this time, right, Janessa? So we are good people. We are kind. I am what would you say, Janessa? Janessa says, I am flexible.
Yeah.
Yes, I am caring. I am going to make a difference during COVID-19. Tell us what your I am is. Until next time, remember to share, like,
Comment,
and subscribe. Bye.